Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me get my hat, Mooney. First one's on me. Oh my God. Okay. So. Woo! Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, as some of you call it, reportedly canceled a Civil War era Assassin's Creed amid the backlash of yasuke and political So, before we jump on this, I'd just like to say, if they were paying attention to what the backlash was from with Yasuke, I don't think they'd be afraid to put out this game. Ubisoft reportedly canceled an Assassin's Creed game set in the post-American Civil War Reconstruction era. According to a report from GameFile, the project was scrapped in 2024 after the company faced backlash over the Black Samurai, Yasuke, and Assassin's Creed Shadows, and grew nervous about the political climate in the United States. Now, see, the issue with Yasuke wasn't that he was black. The issue with Yasuke was that fans had been waiting for years to get an Assassin's Creed put in Japan, the home of the ninja, okay? And when it's for the first time in Japan, you decide for DEI points to put a black man that was there at one time. The problem is the fans knew why you did it. If you had done this years ago, before the giant wave of woke garbage started, nobody would have said a damn thing. They're sensitive to this stuff now, okay? So you need to go by the book when you do these things for people now, or they're going to see when you're checking boxes. Not only did you do that, the fact of the matter is you had him messing around with somebody in history that was apparently very loyal to her husband, and you gave the option for him to play around with his sexuality, which people have become more and more and more irritated with, that you keep throwing all this sexuality stuff into these video games when people just really want to hack and slash. See, people don't have a problem with a black ninja taking out the triple K. But see, nowadays, if you did it, I personally think it would work as long as you don't woke it up. That means none, absolutely none of the DEI spectrum throughout the game. And that's everything. Culturally, racially, sexually, politically, everything. Keep it out of it. And it'd be fine. The decision shows that Ubisoft has learned the wrong lesson. See? Instead of, I didn't even know they were going to say that. Instead of realizing players are tired of the identity-driven storytelling, we're right here, that Park Place. Right here. Signaling leadership apparently concluded that the audience simply can't handle complex topics. The result is a company running from its own self-inflicted wounds. Sources told GameFile that Assassin's Creed Civil War concept would have followed a formerly enslaved man who joined the Assassin's Brotherhood after gaining his freedom, traveling west before returning to the post-war South excuse me, quote, to fight for injustice in a conflict that would, among other things, see him confront the emergence of the you-know-what. Don't even know if I can say that without getting in trouble with YouTube. They're real weird with stuff like that. 5 current and former employees said the project had early approval before executives killed it. One insider summarized the reason was being too political in a country too unstable. The explanation might sound like caution, but it misses the point entirely. Ubisoft didn't pull the plug because of the political instability. It pulled it because the project was political from the start. And it probably would have been. Okay, because we saw what they did with Yasuke, and people knew what they were going to do. They knew it, and they were right. Players have been asking for historical escapism, not another attempt at rewriting history through modern ideological filters. That's right. The Yasuke problem. Ubisoft's panic over the Civil War project stems directly from the reaction to Assassin's Creed Shadows when its company revealed. Oh yeah, and you put rap music in the demo when he was fighting, when it wasn't even around then, which made it sound like, oh, he's black. Black people will like this, so if we put rap music in it, it'll mean they'll buy it and play it. That's not how we work. It reminds me of when Black Panther came out, and I think the first trailer had a rap song in it. And several black people, including myself, had an issue with that, where I'm like, this is African. He's an African superhero. Why are they putting rap in it? Why can't I get like a cool, powerful African, score? Well, and I'm just like, why? Why? Because you're selling it to America, and America knows rap is associated with black people. You know what I'm saying? I saw a couple people say, well, they probably put it in there because, Killmonger, he's American or whatever, and no. You know what I'm saying? I just, it felt too on the nose with, we're advertising to black people, so let's put rap in it. We get tired of that stuff. The whole, all we do is dance and sing and rap. That stereotype, and all of us talk like this. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, when the company revealed Yasuke as one of its playable leads, fans immediately noticed how far the franchise had strayed from its own traditions. Historically, Assassin's Creed protagonists were original characters who interacted with the real historical figures. Shadows broke the pattern by placing players directly in the shoes of an historical figure whose story had been stretched to fit modern talking points. Yeah, they did do that. Ubisoft marketed the move as authentic representation, but fans saw it for what it was: corporate virtue signaling designed to score headlines rather than tell a compelling story. The backlash was loud because it exposed what longtime fans already suspected. Ubisoft isn't focused on immersive historical storytelling anymore. It's focused on an image management. Yeah. So it goes on and on and on to talk about this. I will link the article. It's funny that I saw that they learned the wrong message from this. You can do a former slave being in Assassin's Creed and running into you can do that. However, it will work as long as you don't woke it up. That means putting all this modern junk garbage that's been destroying all of the video games, TV shows, and movies. So as long as you don't do that, you can still bend history. You can still have fun with it. Okay? But as long as you don't do this, because people are sensitive to it now, they're irritated, an exposed nerve like the Hulk, and they go off anytime and flip out if you even try to insert it. 10 million subscribers.